Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be I'm going to start reading volume 2 of Villains Are Destined to Die. I liked the first one, so I'm excited to continue it. I think this is a colored manhwa. I think so. If I was a girl who is reincarnated into a video game as the villain. I love this genre. I love it. I love reading a story where the main character is the villain. Or like reincarnated as the villain. But I read the first one in one sitting, so I'm excited to read this one. And then I have the next two, so I might try to read just all of them. Bang, bang, bang. And then I started light novel 3 for the Apothecary Diaries, and I am rewatching it as well. I'm having a great time. Bit of a haul. I got volume 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the Apothecary Diary light novels. I also got 2 Funko Pops. Demon Slayer, of course. They're so cute. I am about halfway through the Apothecary Diaries. I need to finish this so then I can start volume 5 because that is what season 3 is gonna start at. So I haven't read that yet. I haven't watched it, I haven't read it, I don't know nothing about that. Well, okay, I do know stuff about it. Because of course, going online and knowing about like being in any type of fandom and going online, like you're gonna get spoiled for like any minute detail. And sadly, I have been spoiled, but you know, it's fine because I was gonna read it anyways. That's what I tell myself. So I'm gonna read it so I can finally see what happens. And I'm so excited. I still have to finish this one. A little while ago, I watched Heaven Official's Blessing, and I really liked it. And then I just couldn't stop thinking about it, so I decided to start reading it. And I first read the comic, which there's only one out, and I loved it. I gave it a 5 stars. I then read the novel. Dude, look at those edges. Amazing. And the art is also insane. So pretty. Ah! So, I read it, loved it, rated it 5 stars. Then I read the second one. Again, look at those edges. They're doing the most with these. Ah! Are you insane? Are you crazy? I love him so dearly. I want to get a butterfly tattoo for this. Oh my gosh. Look. Oh, how stinking cute. Literally. Read it. Loved it. Gave it a 5 stars. Now, I'm reading the third. Look at the edges. Ugh. They're just so good. It's shiny, so it's like hard for me to really let you get all in there. I love the little doodles of them. They're so cute. They're so cute. I also got 2 blind boxes of them, and I got this set that I wanted. I posted a video, it's up on my channel now. The first time that I watched it, I really liked it. I just couldn't get it out of my head. I just kept thinking about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what is it about it? And then I started looking stuff up and started finding more about it and all this stuff that I was like, there's so much information on this world that it's insane. So I was like, well, I need to read it so I can get all the information. And then I also started rewatching it, and I am just in love. I love it. I love it. I love it. So in the first book, this is the Crown Prince's third time ascending to heaven. And on the day that he ascends, he accidentally ruins a gold palace. And now he is in a lot of debt. So he has to go on a couple missions to make some, essentially, money. He goes on this mission with two young officers. Where they go, there are rumors that there's a ghost groom that every time a bride goes up Mount Yuji, taking and killing the brides. He's going there to try to figure out what's going on. And on his travels, he meets Sunlong, a young man who has an instant connection with, but he's clearly more than he appears. I love these characters so much. It's like, it's unhealthy. I think maybe a little. The second book takes place right after the fact. You find out more about Sunlong and who he is. This one is starting out with Julian's past, before his ascension, during his first ascension. That's where I am right now in the story. So we're getting more of his backstory and how certain things and certain characters tie in throughout his whole life. And I love it and I'm obsessed with it. And if you've read it, let me know. And if you've watched it, let me know. And right now I'm rewatching it and I'm on episode 5 of season 1. Taking it slow this time. Really soaking it in. So sorry for the pronunciation on all of these names. But oh my gosh. It makes a freaking picture? Oh my god, I had it wrong on my bookshelf, guys. Be serious. Wait, I have the other one too. Hold up, hold up. You're joking. You're joking. That's amazing. Wow. That just made everything so much better. I'm currently on page 91. I'm on page 311. Hey, I love this book. What can I say? I am flying through it. I might finish it tonight. I'm looking at the pictures. Ugh, the pictures are so good in here. Oh, wow. Wait, I actually might finish it tonight. There's only 415 pages. I have less than 100 pages. Also, this book is so much more depressing and heartbreaking than any of the books prior. I am getting my heart stepped on, crushed. It's kind of so graphic. I knew about a lot that was going to happen previously to reading this. I had seen some things online. If there's a video, if there's a post about Heaven Official's blessing, I am there, okay? I'm in it. So I knew about a lot of stuff before reading this, but reading it all in detail, when I see this animated, which better be soon, they don't have a release date for season 3 out yet. Get on it. When I watch this, I have a feeling I'm gonna cry. Right now we're back to present, but all of his flashbacks. Yesterday I finished book 3. If you've read this series, oh my, literally pain, torment, evil, sinister. I'm reading the most gut-wrenching story ever, actually. We also get to see how different characters have tied in throughout the whole story, how these people were back before our main character's first ascension, before becoming a heavenly official, and then we get to see him during his first ascension and the war that happens in his kingdom and the disease that plagues his people. Insane, crazy, horrible stuff. And then I started book 4. Oh! Let's look at the art in this one, because oh my gosh. Also, this one about to get what that? Oh my gosh, I'm literally right. I know it happens. I'm right at the point where I'm going to need to be resuscitated because I'm gonna cry and die and all of the above. Love the edges. Last night I stopped at chapter 64. I just saw horrible art. I'd already seen it, don't worry, I didn't spoil it for myself. Oh, I started to cry this morning when I was reading this. I finished volume 4 of Heaven Official Blessings and I started volume 5, which I'm now about like 50% in. I am now reading Heaven Official Blessing number 6. I don't know if I've really talked much about this series. I just kind of assume that you guys know what I'm talking about, which you might. If you're watching this video, you might have clicked on it because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, please don't make fun of me for my pronunciations for any of the names or anything because I'm horrible at getting correct pronunciations for names, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Right off the bat. Saying names, like, it actually, like, it's like a public humiliation ritual because I feel like I'm always saying it wrong, and no matter how many times I look it up for the correct pronunciation, no matter how many videos on YouTube I watch for the pronunciation, hearing people talk about it, watching the show, it really doesn't matter how many times I hear it because the second that I don't hear it, my brain, I forget it all over again. He was a crown prince and then he ascended and became a heavenly official. Then he was banished. Then he ascended again. He was there very shortly before he was banished again. And where the story, the first book starts, is his third ascension. He's there, he's making a ruckus right when he comes in. Love him, he's so cute, and I love him, and he's so sweet. And he means no harm. Seriously, everyone needs to stop being so rude to him. Like, I know that, like, a lot of the characters do care for him, even if they are ragging on him. He has to get some merit credits. He has none because no one is worshiping him. No one is doing that because of his mysterious, inconspicuous past. Back in the day, he used to get worshipped a lot, but then after everything happened during his first ascension, not so much. Say, okay, well, if you go and go on this mission, I guess we could call it, you can get merit credits for doing that. He goes to Mount Yuji. They think there is a ghost groom to do a little bit of investigating, and 2 junior officials accompany him. And they happen to be the junior officials of his old, I'd say, friends. I don't know how to say their names either. Nan Young is what they call him sometimes, but he also has another name. Everyone in this book has like multiple names, which also makes it a little confusing. He was Shilian's bodyguard and close friend until circumstances drove them apart. And then the other one, be serious. The other guy was his personal servant and close friends. Their young officials come down to help. There isn't just that ghost on the mountain, but also a ghost king. Crimson Rain Sunflower. Sorry, I'll chill. The story is between the 2 of them. His Highness and the Ghost King. So good, so good, so good, so good, so good. Right now where I'm at, White No Face has come to play. He's also a Ghost King, but he's evil and sinister. Well, kind of all of them are. Huachan, no. He's not. No, he's not. What about the people he murdered? What murder? Silence. I don't care what he's done. I don't care what he has done. That is none of my business. It's none of anyone's business. And I'd really prefer it if people stop bringing that up. Everyone that comes in contact with him, why are you talking to him? And he's just like, because I trust him. We're close. And they're like, yeah, you're close. We know what you're doing. Guys, I like really am in love with this. When I watched it the first time, I was like, this is amazing. This is like one of the best things I've experienced. That's how I felt. I was reading all the other ones on my Kindle, but they don't have the Kindle edition of this at my library. So like you can tell this author plans out the stuff, which is like that's like my favorite thing. Like I know that I feel like that's kind of like low-key asking for the bare minimum. Like shouldn't every author kind of plan out their story? Maybe. I feel the same way about like the Apothecary Diaries, like, and this, both. It's like there's like mysteries and like, oh, like crazy things happening, and it's like this one person committed this crime 300 years ago, and you just found a crumb that just like a half a fingerprint that just led back to this person, and like they're actually like the closest person to you, and they've been helping you out, and like you've been close with them, tight with them for years, but they're really evil and sinister, and they've been doing all evil activities on the low. And it's like, oh, it's like you literally can't trust anyone. But I love so many of the characters. The like occasional like drop of a flashback is actually deplorable and gut-wrenching, because I'm so sad for my sweet little angel, because he has gone through freaking the worst, most horrible, atrocious events to exist. And while I love getting all the information, I really hate reading it. The second half of book 2, first half of book 3. Okay, so you're evil. And it was also like horrible things from Watchon's past too. Okay. Everything tying them together, it's just like, I just love amazing thought out stories. Stuff that like intertwines. Like every time I read more, I like have to sit back and like go back mentally and think about everything I've read previously and how this new information impacts the whole story. I'm sitting there watching it again, and I'm like hearing little things, and I'm like, it's like, it like has so much more meaning the more you absorb. No matter how many times I absorb it, there's more crumbs, there's more information, there's more little drops of seedlings little everywhere. It's like, oh my god! Oh my god, I feel the same way about Apothecary Diaries. They're both like just so thought out. And the romance in both of them is like slow burn. I'm on book 4 of Apothecary Diaries. That's like right up to where the show is. So I'm right before what season 3 is gonna be about. And I took a little pause on it to read these, and then I'm gonna jump back into that. But I also want to read The Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation by this author. I also started reading 1,000 Autumns. I'm like almost halfway through. I just saw a picture. That was scary. I don't know what that was. I don't want to know what that was. Let me stop looking at random pages, because I'm going to spoil something for myself. I've gotten a lot of things spoiled for me online, but like, honestly, like I'm okay with it. It's the type of thing where I'm like, you know, I was going to find out either way, so I'm just as shocked now as I probably would be if I read it.
Number 2, 3, and 4. Oh, look at that one. Of the... What's wrong with this one? Oh! They're getting a little closer there.
They're just exchanging spiritual energy.
Oh, cute. If that's the way you want to put it.
That's how they put it. These are the paperbacks. Do I have the deluxe edition hardcovers with the spread edges? Yes.
You already have these?
No, I don't have the paperbacks. They have different.
I thought you said you have like the first book.
I have 1 through 6 of the deluxe editions, and then I have 5 and 6 of the paperbacks. I'm obsessed.
And I
You
think
don't
I'm
get it.
psycho. I think
You-
I'm crazy.
Okay, these were all half off. And I got the other 2. I'm not getting the paperbacks at all full price ever.
Yeah, because you already have them.
I found
Even
the
the
other
better, you have
2.
the better ones too. The deluxe.
But these covers are so beautiful too.
I mean, I agree. It is very pretty. I'm here for it.
I have to.
I thought you said you only have the first one. That's why you're getting the others, and then.
I don't have the first one paperback. I finished Heaven Official's Blessing light novel series. I love this series so much. Like, has carved out a place of my heart in taking root. Like, halfway through the 8th book, the story's done. And then there's like extra chapters. It's so insane how intricate it is. And I've heard people speculating that since the 3 short films have come out, that they were just gonna do the 3. So people are now like, oh, now that the 3 are out, maybe they'll release the release date for the 3rd season, which I really hope, because I'm obsessed, obviously, and I need to watch it. Get more blind boxes because they have a lot of blind boxes. They're all online, all on Amazon. If you want any, this is just a little add-on. In my link tree, I now made a link that has a bunch of different like anime blind boxes, ones that I have opened in my videos. So if you're looking for them, linked in my Amazon storefront in a collection with like different anime like figurines and blind boxes, because I know a lot of people message me asking me where I got the ones that I opened. I couldn't find all of them, so apologies. I also read 1,000 Autumns. I liked it. I rated it 4 stars. I do want to continue it at some point. And then I read the first manga of Past the Monster Meet Milady. Love. So good. I love the show, so I'm excited to read the manga. I finished the show. It's done, so don't know when the next season's coming out. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched to this point in the video, put a butterfly emoji. For Heaven Official Blessing! I'll try to do another video like this soon, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.